I wasn't sure whether it was going to be co-op, so I so I didn't want to waste fucking money and it done fucking turn out to be cross-play, like, because all my friends are on Xbox, innit, you know what I mean? Right, I'm going to leave this party because the race has started, so I'll see you guys later. Good evening, everyone. So we'll be getting underway for short qualifying. Here we are, he's just about to come into the final corner here. Past the pit exit there, on the power nicely, up through the gears, H gear, DRS open, and trying to take the side. Going into this really tricky braking zone. So I try and he's gone a little bit early there, I felt, and trying to get through the chicane nicely there, but a bit of a switch on the exit, but gets it through and on the power nicely now. Seems to be bit tentative to come into the braking zone there again. Doesn't seem to be pushing as hard. Perhaps he's getting a lap in. Now here's the section where it's so easy to invalidate this turn, yeah. That. Or lose it. As I did in SR on Saturday. Luckily I didn't DNF. Ended up P4. But yeah, it's not a track that I really enjoy, to be honest. I find it quite boring, to be honest. but hopefully these guys will play us something. 18.4 there from Morris Pipa. Got Ron started, he's on all that, he's following. Who's he following now? Turned out very nicely, but the car gets out of the way there nicely. Got, looks like Ferrari. Days 3 is slowing down there. He's going to let Ron Syke through. Ron James is coming up to the line. Let's see what he can do. Can he beat the 18.4? Yes, he can. And Ron Syke has backed out of that lap. So 18.195, we expect him to beat that. ROM BFord is about to start a lap. He's getting a bit of a toe off his team. Is it his teammate? Yeah. So easy to go wrong, like it did for me. It's Aki ANG 17.2, so and wrong. They're 17.6, so they're into the 17s now. That's ROM BFord from Days Freak and on Drazi. this day streak. Drasly's ahead, so we'll go on board with him. What's ROM BFord going to do? Surely he'll get into the 16s here. Oh, almost lost it on the final corner. That cost him some time there. Could have got into the 15s there. Drasly did get into the 15s. Very slow day streak. Obviously backed off about that. And going around again. Must have backed out of that first lap because he's going around again, coming into the chicane there. On power nicely. Using all of his ERS and DRS coming up the straight. Coming into the braking zone now into the chicane and into another left-hander and then followed by another left-hander. So yeah, this is a really tricky part now, getting on the power and then trying not to invalidate these few chicanes here. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to lose it wide there into the barrier. But he's taking it very nicely. It's not out and out quick, but he's obviously up on his time. But let's see where he's going to fit in the scheme of things. He needs to get somewhere into the 18s, I would imagine, to challenge. He's coming around the final bend now. Let's see what he can do. He's going to set a 118.5, so a 10th off of startup. So he's close. And Morris FIFA. Got ROM now on an outlet. Warming his tyres up nicely. 10 minutes of this qualifying still to go. It's been a pretty eventful season for him, really. He's thrown away, I'd say, 2 golden opportunities this season from my first season in ROM, but 2 golden opportunities of victory, you would say, this season, and a safety car of all places. But once in Monza, I am going to remind him, once in Monza and once in Singapore, I believe it was. So, we're on board with ROM's Cirque. Still yet to settle up. Greeny and Leffler. What happened to them? Did they crash now? Or are they on qualifying bans or what? Didn't feel like setting a lap. He comes around the final bend now at 16.2 from Sutlick. was third fastest, just 2/10 behind his teammate. He's nearly half a tenth down there. ROM BFord, who's ROM Lawn, is starting a lap. There's ROM James. Oh, ROM James is up on his time of 17.6. Drowsy just about to start a lap. Start out now, coming across the line into the pit, so and Aki is starting a lap as well. So Norris FIFA in the pits. ROM James has invalidated his lap. He's going to have to come into the pits, I would imagine. Yep. 6 minutes of qualifying to go, so yep, he'll undoubtedly. But we'll stay on with ROM Lawn, who has invalidated his lap too. Oh, he almost crashed into the barrier there, coming into the pits. But ROM Drowsy is half a tenth up on his time, so he's gone purple middle sector, went a little bit deep there. That could have cost him some time, but he's coming around the final few corners. Can he improve his time? He's going for pole here today. He is coming across the line. He does improve by a tenth and nearly a half there. So that's going to get ROM BFord thinking, and ROM Selleck and ROM Lawn. Aki's done 2 laps on those tyres, so Norris FIFA's coming out now. Star ROM James and got Dave Freak out on a lap as well. So Aki and Star and ROM Drowsy's coming in. So Norris FIFA, who will be the first one to set a lap out of the few that are out now. Can he improve his time of 17.5? He needs to find nearly 6/10 to move up above Aki. Can be done. So he's coming into sector 1. Is he improving his time? Yes, he is by a tenth, over a tenth and a half up on his time. So going well so far. Dylan Baxter's joined late here. 4 minutes to go. Can he get a time in? Should be able to. Oh, they're saying that. He's got to get into his car, get out there straight away. I think he is. There's Morris FIFA. Coming around the final 3 corners now. Can he improve his time? He needs to find 6/10 to do it. He comes up to the line. And he does improve by 2/10, but it's not enough. It could be enough to keep him where he is, but you've got Dave Street, who is a tenth down on his time. So he's not finding the time at the moment, but still 2 sectors to go. So may be able to find some more time. Oh, he validated, trying to push too hard there. He won't have enough time to get in and out. So that could be it for qualifying for day 3. We've got Dylan Baxter now coming out on a lap. He's got 2 minutes and 30 to go, so it will only be one shot at it. Surely Murray's speed is not improving on his time. We've got all these people in the pits now. They'll all be piling out in a minute. He literally popped up on the screen there when he was already out. Only popped up on that screen there. He's been out for like at least 10 seconds there. So it's very up to date, that outlap. Right, who's ahead of this queue? Let's have a look. Look, day 3. Did he get back in and out again? But he's surely not going to get round in time. He's got 1 minute and 18 to get round. That is going to be interesting to see. He's really going to have to cut some corners here. He's literally going to have to go faster than what his qualifying time is to get round. Cut the corners. Dylan Baxter. Right, let's see. Talk about cheating. Fucking. Oh well, he did manage to get there. Dylan Baxter. Ron James now. Oh, he's down on his time. So Ron James is not going to improve his time. Got 2 Mercedes coming up behind. Starter validated his time. Aki, what's he doing? He's at 10th. Almost up on his time. Can he improve coming around the final bend? He needs to find. Oh no, he's given up on it. And it looks like Dylan Baxter's coming out to the line. What can he do? 16.1 was 3rd fastest. Ron Celtic's given up on his lap. What's Grazi doing? Grazi a half a tenth up on his time. ROM BFord's given up. And Day 3 is on a lap. Even though qualifying, and he's invalidated. So that desperate attempt to get the lap in has kind of unsettled him probably. That was quite fun to watch. I don't know whether you can get penalties for it in this league. I know in RSF1 you can. Well, there you have it. The only guy into the 15s, Ron Drazi. 15.7 there for pole position. You know, ROM BFord, Dylan Baxter, Ron Syke, Ron Lawren, Aki AMG, Morris FIFA, Stato, Ron James, Daystreak, Greeny, and Ludlow. you see the tyres everyone's going for at present. Well, here we go. Always very disappointing when you lose connection just at the start of a race. I'm trying to see stop. It's a strange one. From Drazi. Trying to give everyone else cold tyres or something. No. In all this, I forgot to do the order, so I apologise for that. I've got to run through it quickly. We've got Ludlow, Greeny, Daystreak, Ron James, Stato, Morrisby, Aki, Ron Lawn, Ron Satic, Dylan Waxter, ROM BFord, migrating host. So it looks like we could be having a restart. I sort the lobby out. Do a bit of TT. What the hell's happened to the subs? Well, you alright, man? Sorry? Oh, fuck. No. I assumed that you had it. I think I could remember it. It was I think Day Streak. You had Ludlow at the back. Then it was Greeny, Day Freak. I think it was Stato then. Yeah, Celtic. I think it was Ludlow was P5, I think. Sorry, Lord. I do apologise. Ludlow was at the back. Sorry. I'm trying to remember it in my head now. It was the top four. The top four was you, Rom Celtic, and Dylan Baxter. I think Rom James was quite far down. He was down in I think he was just ahead of Stato. I think Aki was ahead of him, and I think Morris FIFA was behind Aki, I think. Yeah. There was what's his name? Days. He was next above them. And I think it was Stato. Then it was it was Rom James, then Stato. And then I think it was Morris FIFA, Aki. Morris FIFA was behind Aki, I think. No, I'm not 100% on this, mine. There may be a couple that are wrong. Yeah. Greedy and Ludlow were at the back. Greeny was just ahead of Ludlow. Then it was Days. Then I think it was Rom James. Yeah. Yeah. If they tell us where they are. Fuck, I didn't think to fucking screenshot it, to be honest with you. Well, we're about to get underway again. A little desync there on the lobby. So that's pretty good news. Still on Baxter there because he lagged out. Once again though, at the start, a very, very bad camera angle. So I will have to go on board. So I just hope everyone remembers their setups. I'll put it into the chat. Alright, here we go. Take two. Well, let's start at the back here. Very unfamiliar place here for Leather after his surprise podium last week. On the hard tyre there, at the back there in the Williams. You can have the the AlphaTauri of Prix to contend with on the medium tyre, as well as the Ferrari there of Days Freak. My fellow former RSF1 F5 compatriot and RSF1 comp. Alfa Romeo there on the hard tyres there, Ron James. And has Starsorphan there in the Mercedes on the hard tyre as well. Marius Spieffer there in the Haas on the mediums. Marius Spieffer there on the mediums. And then Aki AMG on the hards. Ron Lawn on the hards, and then all the top four are on medium tyres. We've got Ron Syke there coming up the box. John Bax there in the Alfa Romeo. ROM BFord, and then you have your pole sitter, ROM Drazi. Look at that for a camera angle. And away we go. So looks like they're going side by side. They're going into turn one. We did get a bad start there. ROM BFord, can they get into turn one without any incidents? He's got the lead there from ROM Drazi, and ROM Drazi's going to try it out on the outside there. They're going side by side into the chicane. Still side by side. Who's going to get the better drive? Looks like ROM Drazi is, because he hit the curb there, ROM BFord, but he's still setting him up for a move there into the turn and braking zone. He's going to try and force him wide, and he does get the late move done there, but Drazi's still trying to hold it, and almost contact, but then he gets the move done. So it was a loads of side-by-side action there with all the chicanes, so that was pretty good driving from the two of them. And Ron Syke sitting there with Dylan Baxter there on the hard tyre. Oh no, that's not Dylan Baxter. What happened to Dylan Baxter? Oh, something happened to him at the start. He's at the back, 5 seconds down. Has he got damage? I can't see none. But we'll go back on with the leaders. Ron BFord's leading the race now, so this is where he normally likes to be. But Ron Drazi's not letting him get away. Is he going to try a late move? I think he is, but I think he should wait for the DRS, maybe. As they're all top three have just broke away from Marius Spieffer. Marius Spieffer had a good start. He's up to P4. Dropping a little bit back. Almost out of that 1 second window. Look at that. Ron Drazi going for a late one. Trying to squeeze him wide so you can get the better run into the corner, but it just doesn't seem to be able to get that drive out of the corner. Oh, almost contact there. Look at that, Ron Syke Because they're fighting. He's just sitting back there waiting for these two to make a mistake, and he's going to be in like with a start who's out. Could be a safety car. He's lost it here in sector 2. Oh, shame. Just waiting all that time for the race and then you lose it. Presently, I think it's a virtual safety car. Does anyone decide to pit? Pre-pit stop, possibly. Nope. Everyone's continuing on. This DRS is now enabled, so virtual safety car ended. So now Trazi, who they're both on 75% identical there, ERS. Same there with ROM Selleck. See there, 1.7 there, Morris, he's just slowly dropping back there from the top 3. Penalties is the key thing here. Mackie has already got a penalty, so trying to hold on to Ron James. Yeah, Day Street there at the back. Must have had a spin somewhere because he's dropped back nearly 10 seconds down from Dylan Baxter. Dylan Baxter on the move though. From that poor start. Trying to close in on Greeny. Greeny's just going along nicely in P9 at the moment. He's just off of the back of this little group of Rob Ledlow, Aki, Ron James, and it's just Aki, Ron. Aki there having a look for the move on Ron James. Both on the hard tyre, so they're trying to hold on. And Ron Ledlow right behind them. Ledlow got a podium last week in I think it was Japan, if I remember rightly. Looking for the move there. You can see that Aki's being held up by Ron James a lot there. And he's under pressure then because he's being held up. He's trying to defend as well as attack from Ludlow. Wants to access the fastest lap of the race. So, going back to the leaders. Drazi's got past, but then ROM BFord's got past again. Look at that, ROM almost got it to the back of Rom Drazi. So these top 3 really have absolutely blitzed the field really, because they're 4 seconds ahead of Maurice FIFA now, who's coming under pressure now from Ron Lawn. If you look in the background there, Aki and Ludlow are going side by side, and he's coming back at him, Aki. I think he's got the move done now, Ludlow. Now he's going to try and attack Ron James now. Ron James, can he hold on? Oh no, Ron James sort of let him through there, almost. He's let that key through as well. So coming out of trying to break the toe there, Ludlow. Back on with the leaders as Ron James come back at Aki. So this these three are fighting tooth and nail here. There's two battles going on, yeah. It's kind of hard to keep track. There's Roman Drazi's got back ahead, but then because of all this fight, it's keeping Rom Sutik in contention. Rom Sutik is kind of like the one at the back of this little thing. Oh, and Rom Sutik almost lost it there coming into the chicane. Lost a bit of time there, but did stabilise the car all right. Getting back at him. Just blocks the exit there. You won't make a move through here, surely. Got a good run out of there. Coming into the final sector here, where Ron Tracy just needs to break that 1 second window, otherwise he's going to be under pressure again. But he didn't get the best of exits there. We did get a better exit off the back corner, but I don't think it's going to be enough because with DRS, it's going to get past. And he hold it into the corner now, unlike last time. I think he does this time, and gets the move done. FIFA has been overtaken by Lawn, so Lawn's going after the top three now. He's on the hard tyre, so if there's no safety car, he could be in contention later on in the race. He's 8 seconds down on the leaders, so those tyres of the mediums will start to go off a little bit now. He's navigated his way through the field nicely there along. So another driver too, Ludlow, who's managed to get through that little blocker of Ron James. Naki. You see Dave's freaking P10. So in the points at the moment. And Greeny though has pitted, so he is a pit stop effectively, well not ahead, but has done his pit stop. Day 3 is still yet to pit, so he's saying 7 laps, so he must have pitted. And Ron James is still yet to pit. He's on the hard tyre as well, so as well as Aki. Now, can Ron Sutik get in on this action? He's been sitting behind these top 2 throughout the whole of the race. He needs to try and get on and try and make a move. But it does seem harder when you're at the back of this group, because the two, effectively the car in front of you gets DRS and a good slipstream off the other cars, so it's very, very hard to get a move done yourself. And Ron James is out. Could be a safety car. Days Freak there. It looks like a... I think it is a safety car. Morris Luther picks up a 5-second penalty. That's going to hurt him. Yep, safety car. So everyone is going to benefit the top three. Definitely. The hard runners are all going to suffer for this. It always seems to happen. That's why I never ever start on hards. Just don't get the benefit of them. Safety car comes out and then you just get effectively a pit stop behind the medium runners. I mean, especially at this point, 9 laps in, hards can go to the end, and you're just basically chasing a pit stop down. Yeah, you see them. They're all going to pile into the pits now. Oh, drive-through penalty. It's going to hurt for Aki. Oh, and again. Yeah, I could well see Aki retiring for this. Free drive-through penalties. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But that does move Days Freak and Greenie into points paying positions now if they finish the race. So good for them. I mean, if I was them, I'd pit now. Get the pit stop out of the way. Nope, Days Freak is continuing on. Of course, Greenie is actually pitted, so effectively he is gonna. I mean, 16 laps. If he can come in, put a fresh set of mediums on, they'll go to the end. Am I reading that right now? Sorry. Effectively 25 laps to go. Sorry. So it wouldn't be worth coming in for a set of mediums, I don't think. 25 laps, it's a long way to go around Mexico. So we'll be waiting for Greenie to catch up to the field. He's currently 20 seconds down. Lawn took the opportunity there to pit and a load of the other hard runners. There's no point staying out on the hards really. Going to be a pit stop down. Try and stretch those mediums as far as possible, possibly go for a soft run at the end. Or try and stretch them, but I just can't see it. 24 laps almost here. It's a long way to go on a set of mediums. The tyre wear around Mexico famously for being bad. Well, just waiting for the bottom two to catch up to the field. get underway maybe. We're going to have another lap under the safety car. Yeah. So Daystreak has taken the opportunity to pit. He's on the medium tyre, Greeny there. On the hard tyre, 6 laps old, so like I say, a guaranteed P8 and P9 now. So the safety car will be in at the end of this lap, I would imagine. Rom Drassi will be leading the way. There you have it, safety car in this lap. So when will he go? He's going to be under huge pressure from the two. He's gone. He's left ROM BFord for dead there. In fact, he's under pressure from his own teammate now, ROM BFord. Absolutely caught ROM BFord napping there. Don't do that again now, ROM psych. Go side for side. You know what happened last time in the safety car? Right, coming in, we're back racing again here. Lost Aki and Rom James starter from this race so far, but we have 9 runners left, so what, about 22 laps to go of Mexico Grand Prix, as Rom Ludlow is having a look for the move on Norris FIFA there. I think he's got the move done. Yeah. And look at that, Dylan Baxter's been brought back into this race now with the safety car. Daystreak picks up a penalty there. So he wanted to try and break away now from Greeny because of that penalty to try and get P8. But Greeny will try and keep in that 1 second window, that's what he needs to do, so he can get the DRS assistance. Look at that, Dylan Baxter in the slipstream there, but guessing that Norris was burning a lot of his DRS. Oh, he's got such a run there on Morris FIFA. He's going to get the move done. Yeah. Well, he could do there. Got such a nice exit out of there. You see Ron Lawn and Ron Ludlow. Drazi now. Right on his gearbox. Coming into the final corner past the pits. And he's going to get such a nice run here in the slipstream. And but he's still not making that ground up. He holds the line. Lovely coming into the chicane there, Drazi. So I'm falling asleep. I'm very tired. I had a long day of work today. We had so much close action between the top two. And further down, you got Vaughan and Ludlow, only a couple of less than a second apart as well as Rob Vaughan, who Ron Sutik has dropped down from the top two. He was keeping in contention, but he's kind of dropped a little bit away. And because of it, Vaughan has sniffed a podium here. This top three were literally a country mile ahead of everyone before the safety car. And now, Vaughan, of course, he's on the medium tyre, so obviously he's going to be putting pressure onto Ron Sutik. At least for another 4 or 5 laps. Dylan Baxter now is starting to get on the action. It's Drazi. What's happened to Drazi? I totally missed that, I'm afraid. There's a contact between Drazi and BFord. He's got past Morris FIFA pretty easy there. Switch back to see the move there from Drazi spun. Well, that is absolutely gifted ROM BFord the victory here today. Unless ROM Sutik can try and put him under pressure, but ROM Sutik has broken him back into that 1 second window now, so perhaps he can keep in contention for the win here today. Rob Drazi, I don't know what happened to him, but he's got a bit of work to do now to catch up with the leaders. 3 seconds down on that big group. He's absolutely going to be on fire inside of that cockpit right now, trying to smash his way back up to the field. Now Ron Sutik before didn't have, he found it very hard to get past ROM BFord before, because BFord had the DRS assistance every time, so it was very hard in that P3 position to get a move done. So now that he hasn't got the DRS, let's see if these two can swap and change like the Drazi and him were. But you'll see he's going to get DRS assistance there, so that'll keep him in contention coming into the final sector and final corner. So if you can get a nice exit out here, see if he can get a move done. He seems to be about 2/10 away from doing it at the moment. You need to be in that half a second window to get a move done. I've always said that 7/10 is just not enough. You need to be 5/10, anything lower than that, you're golden. But he is close up to 6/10 now. You can get down to that 5/10, then, like I say, we may see a move from Ron Sutik. But Ron Drazi after dropping down. He's crawling his way back. I mean, he's a couple of tenths quicker here and there, but he's not absolutely flying back. Could be suffering with the tyres now. Temps like I say, look at that though. Ludlow has closed up almost to the back of Sullick now, so he's going to be under pressure. It's not going to be that Sullick's putting the pressure on ROM BFord. It seems to be that the pressure is coming from Ron Lawn. Looking at rear view mirror there. See the move being made there by, looks like Ludlow over Baxter. Oh, Baxter got a kicker oversteer there. Lawn got the move done. Well, there you see Drazzy with that fighting going up ahead of him, slowly creep back now. He's only 1.7 seconds behind the main group. So Rom Sullick has dropped out of that 1 second window to his teammate, and now he's going to be under huge pressure coming into the final corner. He needs to get a good exit out here, otherwise I think Lawn will get the move done. Let's have a look at the closing speed. Yeah, but yes, only very little ERS, that's the problem. Yeah, Sullick has got enough ERS there to defend with. Yeah, holds position as two fighting side by side of Ludlow. I thought Ludlow had got the move done and was going to pull away from Baxter, but looks like Baxter's got the move back. Could it possibly be that the medium tyres are starting to drop off? Look further back down the field, Morris FIFA holding on to P7 now, Drazzy right on the back of now of Ludlow. Days Street holding on to P8, Greeny there just dropping back slightly, struggling on those hard tyres now, 14 up old hards, 4.5 seconds down on Day Street, but penalty wise let's look at the Day Street penalties. He's got 6 seconds worth of penalties, so at the moment, I mean, Greeny will get P8 because of the penalty situation. And looking at that, Greeny actually closed a bit there, 3.8, so looking at it, his tyres are only going to get better compared to Day Street's. He's on a medium tyre, he possibly has to pit. Really possibly get to the end. It's going to be a tough ask, but you know, it's not in the as far-fetched as you might believe. Let's go back to the main group, which is Drazzy, ROM Sullick, and obviously there's two sort of groups at the moment of Lawn, who was putting pressure on Sullick, but he kind of dropped a bit now. Like I said, on the medium tyres starting to drop off. So Drazzy's getting the move done there on Ludlow. right on the gearbox of Dylan Baxter now, so he's slowly making his way back up to contention. It's only, what, about a few seconds off the lead. I mean, look at that. Drassi, 4.4 seconds behind. He's being held up at the moment. But if we get past Dylan Baxter, he could be right up to the leaders. Oh, I just picked up a penalty. That is going to really cost Drassi. That's what you get when you're struggling behind another car. Sometimes you just force the issue and then you go off track, and then it's just a case of like oh, and Greeny's picked up a penalty, so now he definitely has to get in that 3-second window, which he is. He's only 3 points, so he is closing in on Dave Streak. Dave Streak could be struggling on those medium tyres now. It looks like Drassi's going to get the move done on Dylan Baxter pretty easily there. It's like I say, these medium tyre runners now are really struggling. In fact, Ludlow has pitted. That provokes Greeny there. But he's going to have fresh tyres, Ludlow right behind him, so it wouldn't be... He's going to be under huge pressure from Ludlow. I can't see him holding on, to be honest, but Morris people there going along nicely in P6 now. 14 lap old Hearts. He's about 12 seconds down on this group. But, yeah, Lawn is holding on to P3, but I cannot see him holding on to the end. These tyres will be absolutely starting to scream now. 13 laps. But that though, Drassi. Nearly under the 3-second window now to the leaders. Drassi got a bit of open track ahead of him. Dylan Baxter cannot live with him at the moment. The leaders have not changed, other than Drassi. Sutlick is just pretty much sitting behind his teammate at the moment, keeping in that 1 second window, and maybe he'll go for the move late on, who knows. But Lawn hits the key one here. Drassi's going right up to him now. I feel Lawn's trying to hold out for a safety car possibly, or a soft run at the end. He's going to definitely have some very, very fast tyres at the end, because he has waited and try and go as long as possible, but yeah, pretty much an easy move there for Drassi. So Lord's tyres now, I mean 15 lap old mediums. I feel this could be the time that he comes into pit with 10 laps to go. If he's going to go for a soft though, I mean he'd have to go in about, say, with 7 laps to get them to the end really. So he needs to go in over possibly 2-3 laps. Now look at that, whatever happened to him, he's now only 1 spot behind ROM BFord. literally caught his way back up. Well, you see the action at the back there. P9 Greenie is now right on the back of Dave Streak, who seems to be struggling with his tyres now. 15 lap all mediums. Oh, and you see Ron, he's going to get the move down as this streak goes off track. He's off the brake in there. Has he got a puncture? See Spring, he loses the brake in there. Maybe the tyre wear is affecting him big time. He just couldn't hold the brakes. Yeah, I think he's going to come in and pit now. Get some soft tyres on, I could imagine. I know he's continuing on. Greenie's gonna love that one. Nice easy pass. Ludlow there. Where's FIFA? Where's FIFA? A bit of a no man's land, really. Way off of P5, but then quite a bit ahead of P7. So it's on its own race, effectively. And Lawn has dropped down now. I mean, 17 lap old mediums. And could be the time when he pits now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to be about 8 laps, 7 laps to get the softs on to the end. And he puts on the softs, so he is going to be quite a bit behind this group, but he will effectively become the fastest man on track. He needs to get out ahead of Moraes FIFA to have a chance, which he does not. But you would feel that the move would be made, and he didn't even get out ahead of we did get out ahead of Ludlow, so but he's got a bit of a way to catch Moraes FIFA, but you see Moraes FIFA on 19 lap old hards, it will be pretty much a sitting duck the time he gets up to him. Like I say, his no man's race is about to come to an end. We're on board now with Rom Drowsy. He's going to get the move done on Rom Sutik, is he? Rom Sutik in P2 for quite a long part of this middle part of this race. He's just sitting behind his teammate after whatever happened to Drowsy. Well, you see Lawn now, right on the back of Moraes, setting the fastest first sector on those soft tyres, gets the move done nicely there, and he's away now to charge after the leaders with With 6 laps to go, I can't see him closing in on 22 seconds, but you never know. Could be a late safety car. Low. It's got past Moraes' FIFA now, so he's caught up to that to him. Got moved on, but he's coming back at him, Moraes. He's got to move back on him. So that DRS is very effective here today. Yeah, Ludlow's desperate to try and get past Moraes so we can get after Lawn, but I think Lawn is away. He is smashing in sector times here to try and close up, but with only 4 laps to go, I cannot see it happening. But then look at this, Strazzy. I'll stay on board with the leaders now because Dylan Baxter is effectively out of this contention. He's nearly 4 seconds down, so it'll be just the leaders now. Can ROM BFord hold on to the end to P2 or get the win even? So much pace in that car, Roland Brazzi. Oh, makes a bit of contact there. He's trying to keep it as clean as possible, but he just needs to get that exit. I think ROM BFord is kind of helping his teammate a little bit there, trying to keep him in the DRS so that it's very hard. He's in that situation. But this looks like it's going to happen here. He's going for the outside move there, gets the move done. You can see ROM BFord trying to help his teammate out there. He knows that he'd rather his teammate behind him than Ron Drazzy. Can Ron Drazzy get the victory here today? Hold braking there. Now ROM BFord will be the one under pressure. I come out to believe lap the lapped car of day 3. So with 3 laps to go, can Drazzy snatch the victory from ROM BFord here? Yes, such a good toe there, and he does take the lead with lap 34, 2 to go after this one. Can he hold on to the lead? That's the question. How much has ROM BFord got in the tank? 20% of ERSA, trying to hold it coming into, oh, and it's contact, and he's lost 2 positions because of it. He's given the position back and effectively given the lead to ROM BFord. ROM BFord is away. give the position back to you. He felt that he'd taken him out. But all that though, it gave the lead to Rom Selleck with 2 laps to go here. Can Rom Selleck hold on to the victory? An unlikely victory. Well, I say unlikely, he's been in P2 throughout the whole of the race, but he's not actually. Look, he is under pressure there. You can see now he's in the lead. He's like taking corners that he wouldn't normally take that way. Lap 35. Ron Drassi though is coming back at him, and he's going to get the move done. Ron Selleck could do nothing about it, but he has gone late on the brakes there, and he's gone off. As Ron Selleck's come back at him and ROM BFord. They're all playing bumper cars here. He gave the position back. They give him position back after contact, and no one wants to give. No one wants the lead. He's giving it to Ron Drassi this time. I don't know who's in the lead now. It's Ron Drassi, Ron Selleck. Ron Selleck's giving the position back to ROM BFord. I don't know what's going on yet. With all this fighting, giving away positions, and now ROM BFord's come back at Ron Drassi. Going into the final lap. But with all this going on, it's brought Dylan Baxter into it. He's coming into it on the final lap. Well, can ROM Drassi get the move done? I think Drassi tactically gave the position away. So both going into the final lap here, and he's got the move done. He's late on the brakes. Can he hold it this time? It's going to be tough because he's going to be under pressure here. Who's got the most ERS? ROM BFord's got about 2% ERS. I don't think it's going to be enough to make the move. No, it ain't. So ROM Drassi now, effectively, has only got to keep an ahead. It's going to be very hard to make a move from here for ROM BFord. And Ron Selleck has kind of dropped back from this little group, the top two. But he's got Dylan Baxter for company for that final podium spot. But Dylan Baxter's got a penalty, so that won't effectively work for him. But we're coming into the final few corners now. It looks like Drassi is going to unbelievably win this Grand Prix and drop him back, and then he's going to snatch it from ROM BFord at the very end. So coming into the final. Oh no, he's lost it on the final corner. Unbelievable. Drassi had the victory in the bag and threw it away on the last corner, and ROM BFord snatches the victory. In fact, he drops down to third because of it, and Ron Selleck sneaks in and crosses the line. Unbelievable. I don't know what happened there. He must have lost concentration coming up to the line and then just sort of lost it. Unbelievable. I was just about to say ROM Drassi wins the Mexico Grand Prix, and then that happens. He is absolutely going to be tamping. What a way to lose a race. He done so well to get back in the lead, and then last corner. And what a way to lose a race. Well, that was your Mexico Grand Prix. Bit eventful at the end there. we'll be doing the interviews short. Well, there you have the official order. ROM BFord snatched his victory at the very end there. Didn't look likely it coming into the final corner, but you never know what can happen in Grand Prix racing. And Ron comes home in second place. Roman Drassi third, Dylan Baxter, Ron Lawn, Morris, FIFA, Greeny, Ledlow, Desrick, Aki AMG, Ron James, and Statno. And that is got to be one of the most unbelievable ends to a race for a while. I was literally about to say Roman Drassi wins the Mexico Grand Prix, and then that happens. Well, anyway, we've got two people in the party. Obviously, one isn't in the party yet for obvious reasons. Whether he will join, he does join.
What? Yeah.
Well, we move on first to an unexpected P3, I should say. Ron Drassi, you basically lost it on the final corner of the final lap of the final part of that race. I mean, you must be absolutely tamping, really. Tell us how your race went, and obviously you had an unbelievable race up until that point, but obviously what happened with you when you were leading as well?
Well, in the end, it didn't matter because I had 3 seconds of penalties anyway, so I would have been P3 regardless, even if I didn't spin that last corner. But I also spun when I was in the lead, which dropped me to P7, I think. But I know I had the pace to come back, and eventually I was all the way at the front again. But I knew they were going to do the same old tactics. Because it's obvious they can't beat me without it. I mean,
Well, one of us can.
well, yeah, one of you can. It was fun. It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, I noticed the tactic that they were using. Ron BFord.
I'm talking about me, by the way, yeah.
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 Ron BFord was letting you have DRS every lap, basically.
He was, yeah. I was
Everybody
off the pace more than usual today, so, yeah. Thanks to Ben.
So
Good.
you must be a little bit disappointed not to get the victory, obviously, last corner, but obviously
Yeah.
you'd still got a podium. And
I wanted to win on track still, but unfortunately, I would have if it wasn't for some erratic BFord moves. But
Whoa.
you let me through. You let me back through. You let me back through.
Very exaggerated. I'll let you back through.
Some of them were over exaggerated.
There you
It
are.
was a bit of bumper cars at the end, though.
Yeah. It was fun. All fun. It was all fun.
Well, moving on to Rom Suttick. Congratulations on P2. You had long periods of that race where you were in P3, P2, but you've never really had the chance until maybe the last couple of laps where you were in the lead. But
Yeah.
it just didn't seem as though you were on the pace of the top two today.
No, I wasn't. So, Ben thankfully kept me in it with the DRS, just kept me ahead of the lads. Yeah, just wasn't confident today. Especially second sector, the two boys were pulling away in the second sector every time. It was okay in the mediums, but the hards just, no, I had nothing.
It.
Shit. Yeah. So, good racing by the two boys.
Yeah, it was like I say, at least you got it there in the end. Unlike a few
Yeah, we got
races where you've
We got our official 1-2 that actually stuck for once, I think.
yeah. So, well,
We'll
anyway,
see.
podium there for Ron Suttick, and then we obviously move on to the winner here today of the Mexico Grand Prix, Ron BFord. Congratulations! A bit of a shock that he won in the end, but
Whoa.
I mean,
It is a bit of a shock.
yeah, it
bottled
was
it.
a shock because at the end of the day, he was about to cross the line. Other than that one last corner, I was literally about to say Rob Drowsy wins the Mexico Grand Prix. That's how close it was.
Nah,
So-
be alright.
But
Well, thank you, anyway.
yeah, tell us about your race and
Well, it's alright. Got a good start. Good battle with Dressy. He bottled it. Like me in USA, I'll let him have that.
It happens, you know.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, yeah. And then yeah, just fun race with Chris, battling very hard, and then yeah, guys made a
Yeah.
mistake and I won at the last corner. That's not all. That's what really happened.
yeah.
I must say.
All right, we'll end the stream there then, and thank you very much for everyone who is going to watch it later. And yeah, that was your Mexico Grand Prix.